Today marks the 79th anniversary of D-Day, when the U.S. and Allied forces performed a strategic military operation that many say gave the Allies the upper hand during World War II. In honor of that historic day, we want to show you some of the artifacts preserved by the Veterans Memorial Museum right here in Huntsville. News 19's Mariah Wiggs takes us there.
A day in history, preserved at the U.S. Veterans Memorial Museum, a display that tells the story of thousands that fought along the beaches in Normandy on D-Day, including some local heroes.
Hundreds of local Huntsville, Tennessee Valley folks participated in D-Day and World War II, something that we should all be very proud of.
Nearly 160,000 Allied troops landed in Normandy on June 6, 1944. They stormed the beaches of the French town, beginning the liberation of German-occupied Western Europe. U.S. Veterans Memorial Museum archivist Scott Thompson says Operation Overlord was no easy mission.
Really, one of the amazing facts about it is the risk that we took. The risk of failure was absolutely huge. Probably one of the most important military operations that the U.S. military participated in the history.
At the museum, volunteers like Thompson worked to restore and preserve World War II artifacts. Around 7,000 ships and boats, a collection of tanks, and 11,000 aircraft used on D-Day helped carry equipment to complete the mission.
Of the 900 and some gliders that were used, only 15 to 20% survived to be used again.
Among that 20% was this Waco CG-4A glider found in New York in 2019. Several World War II vehicles like these M4 Sherman tanks were used on D-Day. They were recovered and restored by the museum and are now used during the annual Veterans Day Parade in Huntsville. Thompson says displays like this will continue to share the story for generations to come.
It is a long time ago, but the sacrifices made by the soldiers, sailors, Marines of that era still are with us today.
In Huntsville, Mariah Wiggs, News 19.
And to learn more about the U.S. Veterans Memorial Museum and its artifacts, just look for this story on our website, WHNT.com.